Hey, you know who this guy is? You know who this guy is? This is Iron Man. Tonight, I saw him, that's right, Iron Man 2 in Boston, movie screening. Movie comes out this Friday, and I will tell you right now, it is just as fun as the first.
I am Iron Man!
This is Alessandro from MovieBuzzers.com bringing you next review for Iron Man 2. Start off with, movie's great. You gotta go check it out. You're gonna have a fun time. I had a great time with my audience. People were cheering at certain parts, supporting Iron Man, doing whatever they could. It was a blast. I'll tell you right now, equally as good, if not better. I don't think anyone should be disappointed. There obviously are some faults in it, but other than that, it was great. I'll start off, the script, very witty. Justin Theroux, well done. Nailed it. Jon Favreau, great directing. Mickey Rourke was interesting. In the beginning, I was kind of hesitant with him as an actor because he kind of yelled out loud and I didn't understand it, but you'll find out for yourself in the beginning. Interesting way to open up the movie. But overall, the story is pretty much Iron Man has to combat Whiplash, both physically and from a distance, as you'll soon learn. Sam Rockwell runs Hammer Industries, Hammer Weapons. He's also one of the villains in the films. Rockwell did actually a really good job. I didn't hate him as much as I probably should have, but because he seemed kind of like a person who wanted to be a villain, but really just more from a business competition standpoint. So that was kind of an interesting take on Rockwell's character. Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., where do I start with him? He was charismatic, he was narcissistic, nailed the part again, and it's the reason why we all love this guy right here, Iron Man. As I said, the script was good. The music, I'm a huge AC/DC fan, so every time I heard AC/DC, I was rocking out in my chair. It was hard not to, bob your head throughout the movie. Some really good songs. Other than that, you gotta just go check the movie out. If you like Iron Man, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna see Nick Fury in it, who was, he was alright. He was in it for like 8 minutes or so. Not too long, but enough to get the point across about the Avengers Initiative. Scarlett Johansson, wow. She learned how to fight, I'll tell you that. Her and Jon Favreau, did their thing. And there's a part in the trailer where you see her fighting for like a second. She kicked ass. Everyone went, whoa! So definitely keep an eye out for her in that movie, and she's also kind of pretty sexy in it. The last thing I want to talk about right now is Don Cheadle, in terms of actors. He was not the first person to be chosen, clearly. Terrence Howard was the original roadie in the first Iron Man, and because of some contract mishaps, Don Cheadle replaced him. But in the movie, as you know, he becomes War Machine, and to start off with, early in the movie, wasn't really a fan of Cheadle, I'll be honest. I see him more as a drama actor than a fun, kind of entertainment kind of guy. But he does grow on you throughout the movie, and he does start to kick ass as War Machine, partnering up with Robert Downey Jr. So I'm not going to bash on him. I think Terrence Howard would have been better, but Cheadle did a good job, and I think that's important. You have to get used to him. And he has a quote in the movie that says, "I'm here to get used to it," and I think that's both a statement to the audience and to Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, saying, I'm here as War Machine, I am your partner, get used to it. Finally, stay for the credits, because I went nuts when I saw what came after the credits, and I'm sure all of you will too. Spoiler right now, no, I won't spoil it for you, but be ready for next summer. That's all I'm going to say. Get fired up, alright? So go check out Iron Man 2, it's in theaters this Friday. This is Alessandro from MovieBuzzers.com signing off.